Thanks for sticking with us for our second half hour of News 5 at 4. I'm Allison Zimmerman. As tens of thousands of students return to the classroom this week, there's a big focus on safety. And one of the biggest concerns for kids right now is fentanyl. Last December, a girl died of an overdose after taking fentanyl in a bathroom at Mitchell High School in Colorado Springs. In response to her death, D11 launched an educational campaign and added the overdose reversing drug Narcan to their middle and high schools. Data from the El Paso County Coroner's Office shows there were 99 accidental overdose deaths related to fentanyl last year. That was an increase of 22% year over year. Of those, 5 of the victims were children between the ages of 1 and 17. In most fentanyl overdose cases, the victim thinks they're taking a different drug that turns out to be a fake. With all of that in mind, today local law enforcement leaders held a town hall to talk about the dangers of fentanyl with students. News 5's Ashley Portillo was at that meeting, joins us live with a recap of the discussion. Ashley.
School administrators, school nurses, and even school resource officers were all a part of that conversation earlier today. And the message from local law enforcement leaders was that the fentanyl crisis is real, it's here, and it's impacting the youngest generation.
In July of 21, I've got the worst news that a parent could ever imagine.
The news that his 19-year-old son, Steven, and 21-year-old son, Andrew, overdosed on fentanyl.
Now look at my boys, that what I really want to connect with each of you today is they were regular kids.
Matt Riviere said the deadly drug doesn't discriminate, and now it's making its way into schools.
With recent events, it has come that we need to educate these kids because they don't know what they're taking.
Lena Orcutt is a school nurse at District 49. She says part of her job is educating students about the dangers of the drug and now getting trained in how to administer Narcan.
We're in the process of getting Narcan in our schools, at least at the secondary level, and I feel good to have it so that I can help these children. If I can save a life, that's my goal.
At Harrison School District 2, school resource officers carry Narcan, but more doses are on the way.
The policy is still being formulated as to who is going to be trained, how that's going to look, but the plan right now is to get it into every single high school, every single middle school, and every single K through 8 school in our district.
Martin Toland is the safety and security director, and he says, while there have been no overdoses in the district, there is growing concern.
It seems like fentanyl has almost been thrust upon our community seemingly overnight.
One of his priorities during the first few weeks of school is educating students in the district about the danger.
My goal is to get into every single school in our district this year to give fentanyl presentations to students and staff to educate them about the prevalency of fentanyl and the dangers of it.
For Riviere, Wednesday's conversation hit close to home. And he says he was there to put his son's faces to the growing statistics.
This is real, this is damaging, and it's happening all over our nation.
The El Paso County coroner also said that this time last year there were 45 fentanyl-related deaths and overdoses, and this year there are already 60. Reporting in Colorado Springs, I'm Ashley Portillo, News 5.